Hey y'all, so it's been a hot second since I've last filmed a video, for which I apologize for like the millionth time. Um, Today I just wanted to do a quick review on some hair extensions I purchased from AliExpress. I know personally when I am looking to buy anything new, honestly, I spend hours on the internet looking for reviews to see if anyone else has used it with any success. That way I don't waste my money. So I thought I would just do a quick and easy just a review too. Hopefully if you're like me and you need a little help finding some like decent quality hair extensions that aren't like $1,000,000, um, yeah, I can like help you with where to find that is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I purchased the hair from Modern Show Hair. I believe it's Brazilian loose wave, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check to make sure like that's the hair type, I guess. The lengths I purchased were 22, 20, 18, and 16 with a 14-inch closure, I believe. Like I said, I'll double check that and I'll leave that in the description box so you'll know for sure whether or not I'm, actually accurate here. So yeah, after I bought the hair, it took less than a week for it to arrive. After, when I received the bundles, the ends were in pretty good shape. They weren't split or frayed or anything like that. They were a little wispy for me, but it was fine. The hair is honestly super inexpensive. I bought all 5 pieces for $162, I think. So I'm like not expecting perfection by any means because that's like a great deal for hair extensions. So yeah, the ends were in good shape. It did have kind of like the manufacturer smell, but I purchased hair 3 different times, and each time I've done that, each time I purchase hair, it's kind of smelled like a warehouse. So, I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles with that. Honestly, after I could have washed it, the smell went away for the most part. So, no big deal there. I went ahead and made a wig out of the wax and the closure, which I honestly, do not suggest. It looked like it's so easy to do. And so, I watched a few videos and was like, oh girl, I can, totally do this. And I could, obviously, I'm wearing a wig, but it was murder. It took me 12 hours to do, which is a long time to spend doing anything, and I tried to knock it out within 2 days. And yeah, I didn't know how to sew really, so I don't know what I was thinking, trying to make my own wig. But anyway, it's on a wig, long story short. I'll try to include a picture of the hair when I first received it in its natural texture, natural state after co-washing it. I have heat styled it quite a bit now, so the curl pattern is much more loose. Get it loose wave. Anyway, that joke. So the curl pattern is much more loose than when I first received it because I have been heat styling it quite a bit. I've had the extensions for about a little over 2 months now, so the first 2 weeks I didn't really use any heat on it, and the curl pattern bounced back after conditioning it every time. But after I started using heat, I definitely noticed that it would become more and more loose, and at this point it's kind of like a body wave when it's wet. So, that's fine. I typically wear my hair heat styled anyway, so I don't know why I purchased loose wave hair. That wasn't smart. But you live and you learn. I think next time I'm just going to dye straight hair and call it a day. That's my video. Back to the hair. So, I do experience quite a bit of tangling, and that's happening more so now than it did when I first received the hair. Let's see. Ow. I just pulled 2 hairs just now. It does shed quite a bit. My brush is covered in hair. I didn't seal the wax. Honestly, I'm just not. I feel like that would take forever to do, so I didn't do it. But honestly, looking back, I definitely should have. So yeah, it does shed quite a bit. It does tangle. It is loose wave hair, so I feel like part of the issue with tangling is just the nature of the hair type. It's a wavy texture, so especially if it's humid, cotton rain, anything like that, it waves back up and tends to tangle. So, it's not horrendous. I don't walk around matted, but let's see. So, I'd say within a few hours after like brushing it, I can definitely notice that it's starting to get a little frizzy and tangled, like especially in this area. So that's something to make note of, I guess. The closure is pretty decent. The lace, honestly, I feel like looks a lot more like lace than scalp, basically. I didn't end up tweezing my part. They do have um, 3 different ways to buy the closure, I believe. I think you can do like freestyle closure where there's like no defined part. You can do a middle part or a side part, I think, where they've already like done the parting for you. I'm pretty sure I purchased the middle part and just like placed it on the wig at an angle so it looks like a side part. I think that's how that worked, but I honestly can't remember. It's been a little while. I did pluck the part with tweezers to kind of make it more defined, and so that's that. I have it sitting just like a little bit behind my hairline, so like my edges are out around the closure, because I really didn't care for how the lace looked, and I feel like you get a more natural result when you have like your edges out. So yeah, there's that. And oh yeah, I did tell you I purchased a 22. Obviously this isn't 22 inches of hair. I got it cut and layered like a month ago or so. Stylist like started cutting layers into it. She really like hacked at it, so it's more like an 18 than a 22 at this point, which is fine. But usually I like to wear my hair longer than that. It does look kind of thin on me for it to be 4 bundles and a closure, so do take into account my head is huge. I think when I measured it to make the wig, it was like 24 inches in circumference or something like that. Large. So, you know, more hair is going to look like less hair on me than someone with like a smaller head would, so I don't think you'll have any problems with the hair being like too thin if your head is smaller than mine or my size. Yeah. That's it for the hair. I would definitely recommend purchasing it. Again, I purchased all 5 pieces for $162 off of AliExpress. The company's Modern Show Hair. I give it a full out of 5 stars. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely, for what you're paying for it, it's like a steal. So I would definitely recommend that company. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.